Hello and welcome back to another Python 3.7 tutorial. My name's Tom with Master Code Online. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to take a look at sets. And what a set is an unordered collection type. So basically, it's unlike lists and tuples that we just looked at. Sets are in whatever order they feel like putting their objects into. The objects inside a set are unique, so you cannot have the same object in there more than once. And sets themselves are mutable, but their objects are not immutable. So let's go ahead and take a look at a set. First off, we'll introduce the set built-in function and show you how to build a set out of that. So let's go ahead and just create a list to start off with. So we'll have A, and it's going to represent that list 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. Now let's convert it to a set. So we do set A like that, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sweet. All right, so let's take a look at another example. Let's do a tuple this time, and this tuple is going to contain some animals, and we'll have dog, cat, and horse. Alright, so there's our tuple of animals. We can call set and pass B as the argument, and we get horse, cat, dog. Alright, pretty cool, right? How about a string? Let's do C is equal to Mississippi, MISSISSIPPI, just like that. And this is where we're actually going to see where the set only takes unique objects. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do set and pass C as the argument, and we get MPSI. Alright, so now we see a set is in its own order, whatever order it wants to be in. Also, it only takes certain objects, or it only takes one of each object. Alright, so it removes the duplicates. So we got P, we got S, and we got I. Alright, so we got I covered up here, we got S covered up here, and P covered up here, and M covered. The rest of the duplicates are removed from the set. So sets are great if you have multiple objects and you only want one of those objects contained in some kind of data type, all right, or a data collection. So sets are a great one to use. All right, let's take a look at how we can manually create a set. Since we saw how we use the set function, well, let's go ahead and take a look at how we manually create a set. We can do A is equal to, and we use curly braces, and we're going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and another curly brace to close it out, hit return, and we call A, and we got our set. Now, I don't want you to confuse a set with a dictionary. Alright, so this is what a set looks like, and this is what a dictionary looks like. So you got the key on this side, and the value is going to be on the right hand side of the colon. So if you see a colon, you know it's a dictionary. If you don't see a colon, then you know it's a set. So that's how we can tell the difference. Alright. Let's go ahead and create another set just to practice. So we'll do C is equal to, and in here we'll do Mississippi, MISSISSIPPI, and then close out our set, and we call the set, and we got one object. All right, notice it's different than the set up here when we called this, because what we're doing is iterating through each character in this string up here, where down here we're actually passing the string as a single object into the set. Alright. Let's look at how we create an empty set in Python. And this is a little different. First off, we'll do A is equal to set using the set built-in function. Call A. There we go. We got an empty set. You notice how it says set. Alright. Now, if we try to do this manually and we do, let's actually test the type here. Let's just do type A, and we got set. Alright. Now let's try to manually create an empty set. Alright. So we saw that the curly braces creates a set when we put objects inside it. Now if I call when I set B is equal to empty curly braces, and I call B, well, it returns to me curly braces. Okay, maybe it is a set. But when I call type on it and pass B as the argument, I get class dictionary. Alright, so we can't manually set an empty set manually. All right, so the only way to do it is using the set built-in function. So just keep that in mind. How about immutable objects only? All right, so sets can only take immutable objects. So if I do something like this, A is equal to, and I'm going to pass in a set manually. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, close out square brackets, and close out my curly braces. I get unhashable type list. All right, so basically we can't pass a list because that's a mutable object. We can change a list, so we can't pass that into a set. Let's take a look at another example. Let's do B is equal to another set, so our curly brace is open, and then we're going to put a dictionary in here because dictionaries are also mutable objects, and I'm just going to put A and A, curly brace close, same thing, unhashable type dictionary. All right, so we can't do that as well. Now let's take a more in-depth look at objects and sets that are unique. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just create a set. I'm going to have a list here. Yeah, create a list first. So let's put a bunch of numbers in here, and something like that. All right. And what did I mess up? Oh, I did a list, not a set. There we go. Sorry about that. Now if I call A is equal to set A and call A, notice some of these objects were removed. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 4, 32, 200, 2,334. Up here I had a couple 12s. I had a couple 4s, I think. I had a couple 3s. So notice all those objects were removed and we only kept 1. And one last thing. We can't access a set by its index position or slice it. So let's see. Let's do B is equal to MISS ISS IPVI. All right, and then we'll do B is equal to set B, like that, call B, and we got P, M, S, I. All right. Now if I try to access a single character inside a set, so say I want to get to M, I do B square bracket 1, like I'm indexing it. I can't do that. Set objects does not support indexing. Same with if I just want to go ahead and try to slice this in some sort of way, like this. Hit return. Set object is not subscriptable. So there you go. That's the basics of sets. In the next couple tutorials, we're going to walk you through some more set stuff, looking at the methods and the functions that will help us work with sets in Python. If you have any questions on how to use a set in Python, please let us know via comment on YouTube or on our website in the questions area. Have a nice day.